good?
Yep.
Got audio?
Yep.
Great. John Voket here, live from Gathering of the Vibes with a little bit of noise going on in the background here at the Green Vibes page. Here comes Ivan. Yeah, we'll clean up a little bit for you. Okay, look who's here. Ivan Neville.
How you doing, my man?
Nikki Gillespie. They're about to go on and burn up the Green Vibes stage with Dumpstaphunk.
Burn it down.
Burn it down. So, any of you bands that are watching that are going on after Dumpstaphunk, cancel, because...
No, I wouldn't say all that. I wouldn't say all of that, you know. People gonna stank out there for you, that's all.
Yeah, leave it a little dirty.
So it's kind of a bittersweet time to some extent. I think you're on with your own band, right?
Yeah.
So let's talk first, and this is something we talked about when we were talking on the phone. Nikki came to Dumpstaphunk from Beyonce, and so this was stylistically a kind of a significant change in direction, right? In terms of
Definitely, but I mean not for me personally. I mean, I'm a funketeer first and foremost. You know, I was actually a fish out of water playing the pop music. Yeah, totally. You know, so it was like coming back and doing funk was like, dream come true. You know, be able to travel around with just the pedigree of funk that they have. You know, it's like it was a great fit.
What were you able to bring into Dumpstaphunk that you might not have had if you didn't have the experience with that sort of like completely stellar, different kind of pop music experience?
Well, I learned a lot from that experience. Just, I guess, showmanship somewhat, and professionalism, definitely. You know, just...
She tried to bring some professionalism. I mean,
Well, I brought it.
You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
She kept hitting them with it, and they weren't coming out.
You know, I mean, what are you going to do?
And this is something we actually talked about, like
We're
the
not-
rare number one.
Oh, there you go.
Rare level one.
Yeah, well, she also brought, I mean, I think she brings another, her and Ian being a similar age, which it's a multi-generational band.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, so there's a freshness that she's brought to us as well. You know, incorporating, shit that she's grown up listening to, shit that she's listened to recently, shit that we grew up listening to, stuff that she heard that we grew up listening to, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of comes around, right?
Yeah.
You know, full circle kind of.
Well, we don't want to take a lot of your time, but let's talk a little bit about how the material that came out on the new album has been evolving now to what we're going to see today.
Basically, when she joined the band, we had an EP and a full-length CD. And those were pretty much, that was our, that was the songs that we would play along with picking out some rubber tunes, things like that, and maybe some of my songs, whatever. And then Nikki came in and we picked another couple of songs that that ended up being on the record that we didn't even really know. We started playing Water. We started playing, that's a Graham Station song. We started playing the Betty Davis song called If I'm in Love, which we ended up putting those both on the record, and she sang on the Betty Davis song, and it's just like kind of evolved into some other shit, and then her singing added another female voice, because we've always been a vocal band. I mean, funk, we can funk, but we can sing. And she brings the female voice in. And so I'm definitely, I mean, just not alone. Playing and just my partner and all that shit, and with his voice, and this voice too, like a motherfucker.
But she's a full-fledged member of the Dumpstaphunk family.
No, absolutely.
The door's always open. Doors always open.
We got some other shit that we gonna do. We got some other stuff that we gonna do. But she's going on the road with her band, and we gonna continue doing
So it's got to be like Big Brothers, as you are so familiar with your family legacy. Just seeing another little bird fly.
Big Brother.
Seeing a little bird fly. Right?
Yeah.
Excellent. So what's next for Dumpstaphunk? A new project?
You know what? I got some ideas for some songs, and we're gonna go start writing some shit soon, and seeing what happens. Hopefully by next year we'll be, making some new music, as well. We got some people that we're gonna play with here and there. We're gonna probably play a little bit with Alvin Ford Jr., New Orleans cat, younger, he's 20, 25 years old, from my neighborhood, kind of. Yeah, he's from the 13th wall. And that's something that we'll check him out. And he can sing a little bit too. Alvin can sing, and we're gonna check it out. I mean, obviously you can't. It's one of those things where you can't replace Nikki. You understand what I'm saying? We can just try to go a little somewhere. We're gonna take, because when she came in the band, she took the place of Raymond Weber. Oh, he's a fucking monster. And he was the original drummer with the band. You can't replace that. But we took it where the music took it. And that's what we'll do now. We'll take it wherever the music takes us, with whoever's in there. And I mean, it's not like an interchangeable thing where you can just do that, but I mean, hey, it is what it is. And her group, she's, Dance Power. We're friends with all of her band, with Nigel and Nikki and Nick and all of them.
No, it's funny because Nigel's in a band with Nick and Ian.
So where does the direction of your new band go? Jumping off the platform of Dumpstaphunk, what kind of material?
It's really hard to explain, really, but the way I explain it, I guess, is just soul music.
So how much different, genre than what Dumpstaphunk is?
I'd say it's very different. It's a little funky, but it's not really like funk music. It's not like hard hitting, like driving, like funk in your face. Like Dumpstaphunk.
A lot more like mainstream R&B.
A little more like it's R&B and jazzy.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to say it. Man, you said it. I didn't want to be the one to say it. I was thinking it's soulful, with some jazz overtones, a little bit of fusion.
It's very mixed up.
It's got some nasty.
It's very jumbled up. And
they can sing too.
There's reggae, and we do everything. You know what I mean? Just wherever the music takes us.
Well, I can't wait to see this set. John Voket from 99.1 PLR here with Dumpstaphunk, Ivan Neville, Nikki, and we're going to go out and watch them play now. Burn down the Green Vibe stage. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Picture here.